Hi, my name is Kevin McNulty and I run a high school television studio in northern Indiana. I also run a media camp out of that studio in the summertime. For that camp, my campers write and tell stories about other summer camps going on at the time. I recently reached out to the directors of those other camps to get their advice for how to run a successful summer camp. I got lots of responses and I have boiled down their advice to 5 main points. Here they are. Number 1, begin planning early and don't stop. If you are running a summer camp in June, you need to promote it in March, which means you should be writing in January. Sketch out your goals for the camp then. By April, you should be planning your week by the day, by the hour, and by the activity. Write out your daily objectives for camp participants. List activities that will help them achieve your goals, and talk to potential volunteers who will help you run the camp. And that leads me to my second bit of advice. Like George Peppard's character in the A-Team, you need to build a crackerjack team of camp counselors that can handle any situation. You will know these people when you find them. They are the people who understand your area of study, people who succeed in your classes, sometimes, and most importantly, people who can communicate well with you. Yes, with you. These counselors are the people who will be translating your mission to campers. When there's a communication breakdown between you and your campers, they are the ones who will know what you want and how to put it in language that campers understand. It goes without saying, really, that these counselors make a vital connection between you and the young people that you have to get to know in just 1 week. These counselors will go a long way to making sure your camp is a success. Here's a third key to success: age +2. That is the length of time any one activity should last. The age of the camper plus 2 minutes. For instance, if most of your campers are 9 and 10-year-olds, then your activities should last about 11 or 12 minutes. Try to mix it up every 12 minutes. If you see kids standing around looking off into the distance, or worse, at their cell phones, you know it's time to change your activity. Anticipate that need and plan your activities to be short, hands-on, diverse, and fun. And that brings me to the point about fun. Kids attending your camp likely didn't sign up just to learn about the content you have to offer. They signed up to have a fun summer experience. Keeping things hands-on and interactive should be a primary goal of your camp. If you have their hands, you have their minds. In April or May, get together with your team and brainstorm fun activities. Your team will help you dream up activities that they think will help achieve your goals. Together you will make a camp that is both informative and fun, and not necessarily in that order. And who knows, maybe word will get around that your camp is the one to choose. I don't need to tell you about word of mouth. But speaking of word of mouth, my last bit of advice is about communication. Staying in touch with counselors, campers, and parents is vital to the success of camp. If everyone knows what is going on, everyone feels like they have a hand in moving the camp forward. That's called buy-in. Without it, you have a divided camp where some of your campers are waiting for you to entertain them, while others are working hard to create a fulfilling camp experience, either for themselves or out of pity for you. Very important, begin your week with team building exercises. Make sure everyone knows everyone's name. Over the course of the week, build in opportunities to collaborate and communicate. Model that communication by using names and waiting to chat with parents. If you are making communication a priority, you are unlikely to be surprised by an unanticipated event or scenario. What's more, when you share information with campers, they are more likely to share with their parents. Tell them what they will be doing tomorrow. Reflect on what they did today. Offer them language to share their experience with their parents. That's what parents want, a great experience for their kids and to hear about it that night at the dinner table. Last word about communication, don't overdo it. If you go into lecture mode, not even the A-Team will be able to save your camp from boredom and disengagement. That's it. Plan your camp early. Assemble a great team. Keep it peppy. Build in fun and communicate clearly with everybody. Follow these 5 tips and you will probably avoid creating a miserable failure of a camp. Probably. One last bit of advice though. At the end of each day, get together with your counselors and unpack the day's events. Talk about what went right and what didn't. Talk about the kids and their camp experience, and take notes in these meetings. Use those notes next year to make changes in how you run your camp. Like the class you teach that you have refined over your career, your camp will get better, and running it will get easier and more fulfilling. Get that process started with this summer's camp. Good luck and have a good summer camp.